the song with your heart. Play the song with your heart.
Let's go to the final topic, and it is the QB tier list. Our 2024 QB tier list halfway through the season, and I'm excited for this because last year I enjoyed it. This year I'm going to enjoy it even more. We're going to give you our halfway point of the season QB tier list, and then we're going to give our end of the season QB tier list. You know how this goes, but let me get mine real quick. Oh, Jordan Love is expected to play Sunday. But, again, like I said, it doesn't really matter if he plays or not. I still have the Lions winning that game. So, let's get it started. All right, so let me give you guys my tier list. So, he's him is the best. He's a dude is the next. Is the lower, like you're good, like you're playing really, really well, but you're not the best yet. He's him is like MVP caliber. He alright is you've been okay, but you haven't been great. You've been okay. Mid is mid. We don't really need to explain. Bad, but not the worst. He stinks, and then small sample size. So those are my how I rank everything. So, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start off with small sample size. I have Drake May, I have Joe Flacco, and I have Tua. These are QBs that have not played a fourth of the season. Like, they haven't played 4 games. Like, all these QBs have played at most 3 games. Let's go to he stinks. Deshaun Watson, Gardner Minshew, Aiden O'Connell, Bryce Young, Will Levis, Anthony Richardson, and Andy Dalton. He stinks. Oh, and Daniel Jones. So, those are the QBs that are he stinks. Bad, but not the worst. Aaron Rodgers, Jacoby Brissett, Derek Carr, Trevor Lawrence. Let's go to mid. This is going to shock some people. Dun 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 dun. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, you're bugging.
Uh-oh.
I don't agree
ruffle
with that
some
one.
feathers. I know you don't agree with me with that. Dak Prescott
That's fair.
and Justin Fields.
In the mid tier.
Yeah, he's on the mid tier.
Okay.
All right. He aight. Matthew Stafford.
Whoa.
I knew I was going to ruffle some feathers on that one. Justin Herbert. Kirk Cousins. Baker Mayfield. Brock Purdy. Jalen Hurts. Kyler Murray. CJ Stroud. Sam Darnold. Bo Nix. Geno Smith. Caleb Williams. Matter of fact, I take that back. I might put Geno Smith on mid-tier. I'm going to put Geno Smith on mid-tier. I'm going to move him. And Caleb Williams, I'm going to put on mid-tier. So, let me repeat that. Matthew Stafford, Justin Herbert, Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield, Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, CJ Stroud, Sam Darnold, Bo Nix, are all on he, and mid-tier is Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Justin Fields, Caleb Williams, Geno Smith.
Okay.
Let's get to he's a dude. I have 3 QBs. I have Jaden Daniels, I have Joe Burrow, and I have Jordan Love.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, he's him. I mean, we all know. It's Josh Allen, it's Lamar Jackson, it's Jared Goff. So, if you notice, I have been a bit more strict on the he's a dude and he's him tier. Last year, I had a lot more dudes on he's a dude. This year, I'm being a little bit more strict on that. I feel like you got to do a lot more.
Like the inverse, because I'm the inverse.
I know. No. You're a little bit more lenient on the way that you do things. But that is my list. We'll get to yours now. Hi. All right.
Okay. So, I'm going to start from the bottom up like you did. I'm not even gonna bring this one up. Obviously, you got the people that haven't played or the injured players, so whatever. This tier is the not enough reps tier. I gotta see more. Which would be Drake May, Flacco, Russell Wilson. Even though Russell Wilson's been playing good, but it's only been 2 games.
I forgot Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Russell Wilson, and I ain't really seen too much. I guess you could throw Tua on there too, because he missed a whole lot of games this year. So that's the not enough reps. This tier that you called the one that you called
he stinks.
Yeah, this one is called put the fries in the bag because these dudes are playing like they need to be working somewhere else and not in the NFL. And that tier is Daniel Jones, Aiden O'Connell, Deshaun Watson, Anthony Richardson.
I put him on there too.
Will Levis and Bryce Young. Put the fries in the bag, bro. And this tier, this is called the. Oh wait, did I put this in the wrong one? Oh, well, this is the hot and cold tier.
Okay.
And this tier consists of Derek Carr, Aaron Rodgers, Bo Nix, and Justin Fields.
Whoa, putting Bo Nix in that? He won Rookie of the Month.
He's hot and cold.
Oh my God.
He's
okay.
hot. He's hot.
Okay,
some games he'd have that Panthers game, but then some games he'd have the Jets game.
Okay.
It is like, ugh, we just need to see a little more consistency. I like Bo Nix, honestly, but
Okay.
all right, this is the B tier. This is the tier of QBs. They either haven't been playing up to their standard, or they're just playing. It's okay. It's okay. You might not like this, but Jordan Love.
What?
Jordan Love is on here.
Damn mind.
Jordan Love's on here.
What?
Kirk Cousins is on here. Kyler Murray's on here. Hurts is on here.
Okay.
Purdy's on here.
Okay.
Dak is on here.
Okay.
Geno's on here.
Okay.
Trev is on here.
Okay.
Darnold is on here.
Okay.
And Caleb is on here.
You're missing somebody.
Who?
The Frog Man. Kermit the Frog.
Pat Mahomes?
Yeah, you're missing Kermit the Frog.
I know. I probably should, but you trust you're not gonna like where I put him on this.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, the A tier. This is like you can be put in the top 10 tier in my opinion.
Okay.
Goff,
Okay.
Stroud, Stafford, Burrow, Herbert, Baker, and we got a rookie on the list. Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
You can put all of them dudes in the top 10, and I honestly wouldn't even argue about it.
All right.
Now, the S tier. These are the dudes that's upper echelon at the position. Of course, I got to put Pat Mahomes. I know everyone's like, oh, he's not. Listen, let me tell you something. Until Mahomes starts losing games and being the reason why they lose, he's staying in the S tier. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I know it's oh, you going off previous work? Absolutely. When it's a dude like Mahomes, there's no way I'm putting them anything less than S. They are the only undefeated team in the league, and he's getting better. He had a way better game last week than previous before. I'm putting him in S tier until he gives me clear-cut a reason why I shouldn't. Then we got Lamar Jackson, obviously. And then we got Josh Allen. The big three, this is pretty much solidified, set in stone. I don't really see that changing for the rest of the year.
So wait a minute. The S tier is you put Lamar, you put Josh Allen, Mahomes. That's it?
Yes.
No Jared Goff.
He's in the A tier. See, what I was going to do first, I was going to do an MVP tier. An MVP, running tier. I was going to put Goff, Lamar in. Mm-hmm. But I decided against it.
This is for the season, right? This is this season, not previous work. This season.
I'm still putting my.
You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable. You know, people are gonna point to how hypocritical you are from last season with Purdy, right? People are gonna be like, "Well, Purdy was playing great football. He was playing better football than Mahomes, and they were winning games, and you put him on this tier. Why? But you put Mahomes on an S tier."
Purdy had all the offensive weapons you could imagine. Mahomes has Kareem Hunt.
So? Does it excuse him from throwing that
No,
many
it doesn't. It
interceptions
doesn't.
and that little touchdowns?
It doesn't.
Before last week's game, Mahomes
He hasn't thrown a touchdown.
He didn't throw a passing touchdown before last week's game. So what does that say about Mahomes? Does he really deserve S tier? Just off a name.
What QB
alone?
you taking over Mahomes?
Jared Goff.
You're crazy.
What you
You're
mean?
taking Jared Goff over Pat Mahomes this year.
I'm saying he's played way better. Yes, absolutely.
You're crazy.
What you mean? I'm crazy.
I'm not taking no QB in the league over Pat Mahomes.
Who's played better this season? It's not about if we had a draft, you pick a QB that you want to run your franchise.
When you got a guy like Mahomes, you got to bend the rules a bit.
No, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't played well. It's okay. It's okay.
Nope, not doing it.
You just kind of biased towards.
Yeah, I am.
At least you admit it.
Shoot, you're lucky I put Dak in I was going to put Dak in the A tier, but he ain't been playing good ball this year.
He's playing mid.
Yeah.
Mid.
Honestly, I was going to make a ski mask tier list where QBs that got paid but ain't perform. I was going to put Dak on the ski mask tier list.
Yeah. That's your list. We see things differently. That's fine, but
the lowest I'll put Mahomes is A tier.
That's fine. I can agree with that. We can come to a compromise. You want to put Mahomes on A tier, then albeit cool. Me personally, I just think he's been playing like mid this year. I'm a bit more critical of QB performances.
See, the thing is, like, I know Mahomes ain't been great at all, or up to his standard.
Yeah, way up to his standard.
Yeah, but
bro, you take the name.
Oh my goodness, he has 8 TDs, 9 interceptions. Oh my goodness.
You take the name off of the jersey.
Oof.
Just take the name off of the jersey. There's no way you put him on S tier. There's no way. There's no way he's even close to S tier. If that was Derek Carr instead of Mahomes,
he'd be in put the fries in
he'd be put the fries in a black bag, bro. That is Trevor Lawrence rookie year numbers. I know where you don't want to look at the stats like, oh, y'all going off a box score. But, bro, I've watched games. Mahomes is not playing well. Like, he throws some of the most boneheaded interceptions. I remember when he first came in the league, folks was like, dog, like he has so many turnover-worthy plays, but he gets away with it somehow. He doesn't turn the football over. Well, now he's not getting away with it. Now it's actually coming back to bite him. He looks he looks terrible. But they're winning games. They're 6-0. That defense is amazing. That running game is amazing. The running scheme for that Chiefs team is amazing. You just plug and play any running back, and for whatever reason, it works. The defense with Chris Jones and Trent McDuffie, they've been tremendous. And all Mahomes had to do is just be a game manager, be clutch when it matters most, and that's about it. Is that really?
I am going off his name on this one. I will admit.
We're gonna have another QB tier list, like end of the season QB tier list, so he could always bounce back. Like, this is just the first QB tier list of the season. I'm just going off a halfway of the season. I just think he's been playing like mid. A lot of people are going to disagree with me because a lot of people are biased towards Patrick Mahomes. How dare you talk bad about the GOAT Mahomes? Like, people wearing the hairdo and everything like that, trying to dick ride him and all that. Like, we get it.
Dylan Raiola gonna be the first one.
We get it. He's in an all-time great quarterback. Has more range than Aaron Rodgers. Blah blah blah. But we gotta be real about this.
Okay, I'll put him in B tier.
Okay, all right. Nah, if you want to keep him there, keep him there. Hey, it's all good. I'm just arguing with you. Why I have him in mid tier right now? But that's your list. That is your list. I have my list.
I'm also I'm factoring like situations with these dudes because.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. He doesn't have the greatest situation offensively.
But as far as personnel, he has now coaching wise.
Andy Reid's amazing.
Yeah, but personnel's like oof.
But let's compare. 2 years ago when they won the Super Bowl against the Eagles, the personnel wasn't all that great. But they still had a top 5 offense. Mahomes won the MVP. So what's the difference?
Well, Travis Kelce was younger.
Yeah, you're right. Pacheco
wasn't hurt.
You're right, but he was a rookie.
True. He
Was
had
a
a lot
rookie?
more juice. But and like the dudes, I don't know, man. They relying on Xavier Worthy, and it's like he can only do
Well,
so
they relying
much.
on McCole Hardman, weren't
At
they?
least they traded for D-Hop, so we should see some better numbers moving forward.
Right. But even when they had Rasheed Rice, it was Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy. He wasn't playing well, and Rasheed Rice is better than DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
So,
What game was that Rasheed Rice got hurt?
what was that game? That's a good point. Damn.
I want to say that was the Chargers game. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
the Chargers
it was
game.
the Chargers game. It was the Chargers game. So that was like
He
week
was-
3,
That was week 4.
week
So,
4.
he was
He was still playing
Yeah.
bad.
his touchdown. He was pretty much even touchdown interception ratio. It was
Well, I ain't going. You know what? It is what it is, man. It
Well,
is what it
let's
is.
let the people decide.
Yeah, let's let the people decide.
Where do y'all think Mahomes should be ranked? Should he be closer to?
Mid-tier or to S-tier.
Yes, let the people.
I'll probably put that as a
remove
poll.
the jersey. Remove the jersey.
I'll put that as a poll.
Yeah, you put that in a
I'll
poll,
poll
yeah.
that, and then y'all can vote yourselves. All right, that'll do it for another episode of the Courtside Be podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the notification bell, follow the socials, and we'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.
Salute.
Just let me be me.